Then when it came to the Harare Metropolitan, this was something that was heavy. Because he said to me, hear clearly, the shaking begins with Harare.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another one. In this video, a prophetic message from Prophet Uebert Angel spoken some time ago is being talked about again. Not because of opinions, but because of recent events. Watch carefully and decide for yourself.
You will power the nation again, quietly, but consistently. This is called a quiet engine. Then when it came to the Harare Metropolitan, this was something that was heavy. Because he said to me, hear clearly, the shaking begins with Harare. He says this for Harare Council, your grip will loosen. Authority will be reduced. Power centralized without order will be taken back. And it showed me fires being opened, old fires, sealed fires being opened, and even forgotten fires. Fires that people never thought existed will be opened. And he said to me, budgets will speak. Projects will answer, exposures will expose. Chaos will no longer be defended as growth. Some will step aside quietly. Others will be exposed publicly. Order will return. And again, he says, not by force, but by systems. Now he says, the capital will remember it exists to serve, not to rule. Everything that is hidden will be exposed. But after that, he says, power will begin to return, and it shall be the litmus paper by which we measure success. And he came to Bulawayo Metropolitan. He says, this is the industry of breath. He says, Bulawayo, the city that is called the City of Kings, will breathe again. Factories will reopen. Long forgotten places that are now relicts will become redesigned engines. Skills will be reactivated. People will move back again. Work will be honored. And he says, people will fly in. People will fly in. He says, but you will be forced to rethink forward, not backwards. To think forward, not backwards. You will teach the nation how to rebuild without bitterness. Your revival will be steady and therefore unstoppable, because it is done by the changing of hearts. He then gave me the final national declaration, and he called it realignment. And remember, this is part one. I'm waiting for a response of this. This country will not rise evenly, says the Spirit of the Lord. It will rise surely. No region will be disposable. No voice unnecessary. City councils across the land, this is both a warning and opportunity. Those aligned will remain. Those misaligned will fall away. What was delayed was not denied. I want you to listen to this. What was delayed was not denied. What was scattered will align again. This is the season of regional awakening. This is the season of national order. And it shall be by my hand. Some will die by correction. Some will lose power by the same hand. The vision has been given by the leadership, says the Spirit of the Lord. The leadership I put in the land, yet you have turned away from the real work. You have replaced diligence with slogans, actions with words. You have forgotten the direction you were given by the hierarchy I put in place. Substance, you have replaced it with performance. And performance that hides behind the noise of slogans. Campaigns for your own belly more than real work for the people. That's why you continue to be in campaign mode and never in productivity. We have spoken as leaders, and the leaders have spoken. And I put them in command, and they've commanded you. Yet the labor of what they have spoken is not followed You speak like them, but you don't act. You say you support them, but you don't listen to what they say. So he says, I see your counsels. I see your offices. I see the promises unfulfilled. Turn now and the land will rise with you. Persist in hollow echoes and persist in these slogans, and the correction shall be heavy. City councils, you'll be judged by delivery. Authorities, you'll be judged by delivery. Anyone in power, employers, you'll be judged by delivery until leakages are sealed and waste cut and corruption removed. There is also a rebuke to those whose tongues are sharp. Hear this, you will speak against the land. Why do you magnify decay when growth is taking root, says the Spirit of the Lord? Why do you export despair when the ground is beginning to respond? The economy is moving, yet you announce collapse. Order is forming, yet you shout confusion. I will reach you wherever you are, and by my hand you will lose power overnight, and somehow withdraw breath from them. You speak as if you have discernment, yet there is no discernment. This is disloyalty of speech. You weaken confidence with your careless words. You weaken confidence in the country with your careless words. You trade hope for attention. You wound this nation while claiming to warn it. But hear the rebuke. Every land possesses, and every land passes and progresses through correction. Every economy grows before it is applauded, and no nation rises while its own mouth curses it. Restrain your tongue, says the Spirit of the Lord. Align your speech. Do not fight the future by broadcasting yesterday's fear, for the land is not dying, it is adjusting. But there are people bent on making it political more than productive. And those who speak against it are many, and they are doing it without truth. I will find them, says the Spirit of the Lord. And I found them out of step with what is coming. The word of the Lord said it this way, that this part, just this introduction, which is part 1, I should wait until the reaction comes in. Not from people making the noise, not from bloggers, but from the authorities that know what I just said. If these words are despised, behold, 2 deaths shall come, and the land shall trample at their passing. And here it is. The first shall fall suddenly. As the lightning divide the night, it will be sudden. It shall silence those who thought themselves safe, and the hearts of the people shall quake. I need you to hear this. And the questions shall rise faster than the wind. The nation shall cry. How is it that this thing happened in our time and we didn't know it? Some will rejoice. And men shall pause and women shall tremble. And the fountains of the certainty that you think you have shall be shaken.